Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is still Zion Analysis, and I want to appreciate you so much for your great support to this channel. There is leaking roof, and when I say leaking roof, I mean that our country is being headed into a wrong direction by our leaders. They are reluctant and they no longer have interest to think about a better future for this our country. And this leaking roof is very clear that the Gen Zs are still demanding their right, and their effort seems not somehow to bear any fruit, as they have been waiting for the current head of state to have a dialogue with them. They've been waiting for any other leader from the government, top government official, to have a dialogue with them. But who cares? None of them have come out. Neither William Ruto nor Musalia Mudavadi or Gachagua to say let's have a dialogue with our young youth in this country. They're only speaking in social media and then going back to where they reside, taking things as normal. Again, there is what we call believability of which we want to talk about. And again, presidency. The two things. Then I conclude this analysis. I want to be very much brief on reason why I'm going to prove that there is leaking roof in our country, our doom situation we are at this moment. But before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, may I take this golden chance to thank you so much for your great support to this channel. Because if it was not a support, then this channel could have not reached where it is as of now. I want to appreciate the new subscribers, and I want to say welcome to the home of the best political observation and in other words of encouragement in this life. And as you bother the same with the members, please consider to like this video and also drop your opinion at the comment section below. Let's proceed. First and foremost, what is leaking roof? Leaking roof is a roof which is draining water from top to ground because it has a space to make water pass through or rain pass through. That is what I can describe as a leaking roof. And therefore, and if a roof is leaking, the act should be quickly checked out, and the owner of the house should no longer have time to wait. And that is what we say there is a downfall, and downfall is coming out as things are still being damaged and no one is caring about what is taking place in the republic. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, let me begin with believability. When I say believability by the people, the government is always made by the people, with the people, and for the people. So these who are demonstrating, they are fighting for their right, which is good, because every Kenyan deserves respect. Every Kenyan must consider what to do in future. But they are forgetting with one thing about what we call transparency in leadership, which it didn't start or begin during Ruto's time. No, I'll be wrong to say that. It begins during the late Jomo Kenyatta's time. And that is why the believability which majority of Kenyans or any other people in Africa have in their life is totally different. It has reached to an extent they're no longer having interest even to believe on the current president. because of the unfulfillment of the promises which he made or that not yet been fulfilled. So there is a believability of people that are saying Ruto is not going to take us far. And could this be the reason why the Gen Zs are also coming out? Not only the Gen Zs, majority of Kenyans, let's forget about the Gen Zs too, coming out and going back to the street because they've waited for Ruto, they never seen. They've waited for Uhuru Kenyatta, they never seen. They'd waited for late Mwai Kibaki, they never seen. The late Moi, they never seen. So those are the challenges. Believability. It's a very powerful word to be used in this country. So as a leader, you must have a potential belief and you must create it for your people to believe in you. Is when you will stop the leaking roof. When I say the leaking roof, I mean that the country is being headed into a wrong situation where we are having demonstration, goons are taking people's property, there is no businesses carrying out, children are dying, economy is being thwarted away, no one is considering who are these people demonstrating, no one is considering even to call a dialogue, but time is also running. They are just buying of time, waiting for 21 days, then the deal is done. That is what we call the believability. And that is why it has forced these people to go back to the street. Therefore, again, our second topic, then I conclude. Presidency. When I talk about presidency, it is not all about Ruto, but those who surround the president. Presidency. Those who surround the president. Are these people loyal to the people in the Republic of Kenya? Are these people having a great impact to the people in the Republic? Are they committed to the people? I know the answer is going to be yes. But as the first in command, that is Ruto, is he loyal to the people? Let's wait and see his loyalness if he's not going to sign the finance bill. That is when we are going to observe him and check if he is okay. And again, those who surround Ruto, that those who are having interest, when I talk about presidency, that those who are having interest just to loot the country property, not considering other people. So we must check on this and come out with a resolution and discuss the factors which might make our country to go forward. So presidency is also creating leaking roof, because a president is not trustworthy, is not trusted, and no longer serious with this work, then is the one making the leaking roof. So he must check on the CS, he must check on the MPs, he must check on the MCS, he must check on the governors, on how they utilize the money in various parts of the constituency, in various parts of the country, that each and every Kenyan must receive equivalent resources distribution. And therefore, if it is so, he have done what we call the leaking roof. So that is why UDA government should be keen with the Gen Z who are demonstrating, or else they are going to turn this our country into total chaos. Then lastly, seriousness. When seriousness eject into our country from our leaders, we are having hope and trust that they're gonna change and make our country best. We are having hope and trust that they no longer are going to allow people to demonstrate, because they have talked about the finance bill and they have discussed it. They have come out with a resolution and they have listened to the factors affecting our country. But right now, I don't want to conclude that we don't have leaking roof, but we have. So Ruto must be keen, as he is having that chance as a president in the Republic of Kenya. That is what I had to share with you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And this was just a word of wisdom I was owing to the current head of state.